Saturday at 6 p.m. East. It's Dirty Pop with Lance Bass.
Shall I create a reminder for you?
Welcome back to Dirty Pop with me, Lance Bass, here on XM 108 and Cosmo 109. Wow, I mean, I'm going to have so much sore muscles in my stomach because we have not stopped laughing. We laugh more during the commercials. Sorry, listeners. All the good stuff happens during the commercial breaks. Whew. All right. Well, let's get serious for a second, shall we? All right. So we have our friends Peter and April on the line right now. They're going to talk to us all about their new app called LifeLine Response. April, Peter, are you there?
I am here.
Woohoo!
I'm here as well.
Where's Peter?
All
you
right,
guys are
Peter.
having fun. I'm jealous.
We are. It's crazy here in Dirty Pop. So, Lifeline Response. I've been playing around with this app. Love it, mean it, and you have to explain, because I don't think I gave it justice when I was trying to explain it to my listeners a second ago. So, give us the lowdown on what Lifeline Response is.
Well, essentially, what it comes from a series of events that happened in my life. As of last January, my little nieces, in a very wealthy town outside of Chicago, were attempted abductions. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a way to stop this. And the police were involved, and obviously they didn't get abducted, but they came very close. And I said, there's got to be a way from a technology perspective. Now, I come from an investment banking background, but I said, there's got to be a way to fundamentally stop these. The abductions, sexual assaults. And I said, what's the best way to do it? Natural response, right? So a natural response to something. If you don't have to press a button and the police just show up, it picks up algorithms. It understands if you in a dangerous situation. And it's as simple as this. Susie's walking outside of a bar. She's walking home. She decides to on iOS, which is the Apple or the Google Play it's available on. She puts her thumb down. Now, if Susie's attacked from behind, what do you think happens to that thumb?
It comes off.
It falls off. Natural response. You have 20 seconds. If you do not disarm that app, the police will be in that location. Our response time is typically 7 seconds.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And now, is this mainly for women out there, or are guys using this app too?
We got a big diversity of the people using it. It hits the gay and lesbian community. Obviously, I think I was talking to one of your producers earlier, but the crimes against the gay and lesbian community are up. They're up almost 150 people from last year, from 2010. So the Anti-Defamation League and the FBI came out with the stats, and they came out last Thursday, right before the holiday, and they're up against. So the people are targeting gays, and you can actually see it from our app that about 48% of our users are males.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm using it, so yeah, I love it. Now, AprilRose, you're a state-certified sexual assault medical counselor.
That was a mouthful.
I know, right? I'm surprised I actually got it out without stumbling.
Right?
Is this a sort of app that can really save lives?
You know, it's tough because most sexual assaults are acquaintance rape, and you're not really going to go on a date and be like, just in case, I'm going to put, the mode on if you get a little rapey on me. But what's important is that it makes you feel empowered to have an app like this, and also men and women walking in dark alleys or just walking in the streets, walking to a parking lot. I was just at O'Hare the other day walking in my car, and I'm thinking, I'm so glad I have an app like this, because the response time, like Peter was said, it's a natural response. You just lift your thumb off the app, and emergency services are, told where your GPS coordinates are. And an alarm goes off, which I'm sure, the perpetrator just hears this alarm. That will probably deter him from doing anything further. That will scare someone away.
That's true.
I worked with a lot of women that have been in situations where Lifeline Response would have helped. I don't want to say prevented, because obviously, I don't know stats and statistics on that, and it's a newer app. But Lifeline Response would have definitely helped in many situations where I've met with women in hospitals that have been sexually assaulted.
Right. Now, I've been in many situations where, you feel like, oh my gosh, like, this is a scary place. There's no one around. I'm about to die. And definitely could have used the app then. When would you advise people to use the app? Give us some situations.
Where are you going? That's scary. I'm worried about
The Abbey.
It's called West Hollywood.
My boyfriend's neighborhood. Just kidding, Marcia.
So what would you where would you advise people to use this app? Give us a couple situations.
A lot of girls walking to their cars. When you're out drinking and you're not aware of your surroundings, a lot of people are told, be on your phone, be texting, be talking to someone. But what that actually does is the perpetrators see you not paying attention to your surroundings because you're paying attention to your text conversation. You're paying attention to your phone conversation, but you're unaware of what's going on around you. So with LifeLine Response, you have your phone, you have your thumb on the phone. You're not paying attention to it. You're paying attention to your surroundings. So it's great for any location where you need some extra protection.
As much as somebody would like to say it might be gimmicky, there's no gimmicks to it. So we fundamentally put in some big pieces to it. So April was talking that most of the rapes happen from people that you know. So from that direct response from April and some other organizations, we put in a timer mode. So if Susie's going to go on a date, she hasn't met the person before, it happens all the time, she goes back to the dorm room, whatever the case may be, you set a timer. Now, we got a call from Aspen today, from the ski patrol, asking if they could test it out for their own ski patrol. Now, we'd never think of that application. They can set a timer down to run. We never thought that would be an application. It's primarily to prevent these attacks from happening.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
But it's important. It's important with all this online dating that you get to know somebody online, but you actually don't know them. And I've worked with women or girls in hospitals that have met men online on their Facebook profile. They say, I work at, DePaul University. I'm here. And so you have this false sense of security. And a girl will travel to this person's home, be in his home, and she feels like she knows him because she knows him online, but she doesn't actually know him. And so that's where the timer mode you would want to use.
Oh, I love
Let me try a trick question, if that's all right, folks. Everybody's heard of the sixth sense, right? Everybody knows that or heard of it. We've actually developed that within the application. So the application, when you put your thumb down, it vibrates every 10 seconds. In addition to that, that's one sense, right? The second sense is that you visually see a radar going off. Lance, I'm sure you can testify that it's not probably the best air radio, but being able to see it is believing it, and you see that. So we're triggering what's called the hyper-awareness or the sixth sense. If you're engaged in your own protection or the proactive protection of yourself, you're engaging yourself in the sixth sense. You're hyper-aware. And that was really fundamentally important when we built the app, that it engages the user to make sure that they're focused, not texting, not emailing. It happens. 1 in 4 women are attacked in the U.S. It's a real
and you have
situation.
to really start, you have to train yourself to really get used to this too. I mean, it should become a habit for sure. Now, how do we download LifeLine Response?
I guess there's a couple different ways. You can go out to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and download it. It's LifeLine Response. Or if you want to see a demo of it, you're free to see it at www.llresponse.com.
Yeah, just watch the video. That's how I got to learn all about it. It's really good. All right, this is such an important app, and I'm really glad you guys came on to talk about it today. Everyone, definitely check out LifeLine Response app from their smartphone. Peter and April, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.